There's a really up noise coming from
401 Files is a channel built on real investigations into the unexplained. He travels to places known for strange sightings and eerie events, trying to understand why these stories exist in the first place. And as he always says, his channel isn't about entertainment. It's about evidence, exploration, and asking the questions most people won't. His videos are genuinely fascinating, even if some things seem unbelievable at first glance. In this episode, he shares footage from a camping trip he took about a month ago, where he recorded something he still can't explain. So he decided to return to the exact same spot, completely alone, to see if the mysterious sounds would happen again. And well, here's what he captured. Listen.
What is that?
I don't care if that could have been an animal or literally anything else. Do you know how fast I would have sprinted out of that forest? Absolutely not. I would have accepted that it was Bigfoot, packed my bags, and moved on with my life. But him? He went back there on purpose to figure out what it was. I mean, sure, that's exactly what his channel is about. But still, that takes a different breed of courage.
Microphone is that I can detach myself from the camera. They say that when they look at their friend's face, maybe it's their friend that's seen this creature first. You know, what the hell? Jesus. Lily, come. Lily, come. Did you guys see that? What the hell? A rabbit just literally ran. I thought it was Lily at first. Nearly jumped into my...
Fortunately, or maybe unfortunately, depending on how you see it, he didn't encounter anything unusual this time. But let's go back to that first clip. What was that? What could make a sound like that? I saw some comments saying it might have been a type of deer, but honestly, who knows? The truth is, forests are full of noises that could terrify anyone, especially new campers who don't recognize the sounds. And hearing something like that in person could give someone nightmares for days. So, what do you think that sound was? Let me know your thoughts. Sam is a guy who absolutely loves the outdoors. He's always stealth camping in the most unexpected places, an abandoned train bridge, the roof of a McDonald's, you name it. His videos are awesome and genuinely fun to watch, so definitely check him out. But in this particular video, something happened that took his usual adventure in a seriously strange direction. While he was camping alone, Sam suddenly heard what sounded like a woman screaming somewhere in the distance.
there's a really up noise coming from the woods right now. It sounds like a woman screaming. I was sitting in my front seat with the heated seat on, warming up. It's been dark for a long time now, and it sounds like a woman screaming bloody murder. Listen. Literally, I'm freaking out right now. I don't know what the hell that was, but that has me absolutely terrified. I'm not lying. Literally, I don't want to be here anymore. I don't know what that... Hello? Are you okay? Are you okay?
It wasn't an animal noise he recognized, and the sound was so unsettling that he actually called out to see if anyone needed help. No one answered. That's when he realized it was probably best to pack up and get out of there. But even as he gathered his gear, he couldn't stop thinking about those screams. What if it really was a woman? Someone hurt, kidnapped, or desperately trying to get help? So Sam did the right thing. He called the police and reported what he heard, just in case.
I don't have the exact address. I'm in... Yeah, hi. I'm out in... I was out camping and I heard, I believe it was a woman screaming in great distress.
So where are you, Sam?
I drove back...
Road. How far did you travel?
Probably a mile in, maybe a little more.
Okay, and then you heard yelling coming from the Allegheny Rivers there. Do you think somebody along the riverbank?
I don't know. It sounded up, and I was on the phone with my wife with the windows up and the heat on, and I heard a woman screaming. And then I turned the heat up.
What was she screaming?
Just bloody murder.
Okay, so I guess what we're going to do is we're going to meet you. You're at the... We'll send somebody down to speak with you, and then you can show them where you were, okay?
Okay. I appreciate it.
I think.
Thanks. This is the first road right there on the right. There's a property for sale. I'm camping up there because I'm supposed to let them know tomorrow if I want to buy it. And I all of a sudden heard this blood-curdling scream like 50 times. That's fine. I'm just gonna stay here with my light.
They sent officers to check the area and make sure no one was in danger. Now, was it actually a woman out in the woods? Honestly, nobody knows. Mountain lions are known for making calls that sound almost exactly like a woman screaming. It could have been one of those. But can we say with 100% certainty that it was a mountain lion? Absolutely not. And that's exactly why Sam calling the police was the smartest move. It's always better to have someone look and find nothing than to ignore something potentially serious, especially in a remote area at night. Sam handled it exactly how anyone should. So, what do you think really happened out there? On April 21st, 2020, a channel called Tyler B uploaded a video that instantly unsettled viewers. In the clip, Tyler and a friend are walking along a dark forest trail when they hear something behind them. Tyler starts recording, and you can hear them whisper, "Something's over there, but we can't really see anything." Or can we? If you look closely, you can spot a dark figure moving in the distance, almost gliding rather than walking.
Did you hear that? let's keep going.
Okay, we're going back.
No, going in further. Something's over there.
They didn't notice it at the time, but when they reviewed the footage later, they were stunned. Naturally, they posted it online, and people immediately began breaking it down frame by frame. From what I can tell, their fears sounded completely genuine. Their voices didn't have that exaggerated tone people use when trying to fake reactions. When someone commented, "Looks like it could just be a person though," Tyler responded, "I highly doubt it was a person. We didn't hear anything moving around while it was moving." And honestly, he has a point. In the video, there are no footsteps, no rustling leaves, no snapping branches, just silence. So the question remains, what exactly was out there? Did they accidentally capture something paranormal? Or was it a person somehow walking through dense woods without making a single sound? Let me know what you think. A woman and her daughter were walking home near a forest, and everything seemed completely normal. The streets were empty, likely because of the weather, and nothing felt out of place. They made their way up the front alley, opened the door, and stepped inside their home. But they had no idea something was right behind them, and their Ring camera caught everything. Take a look. A man wearing a black mask had been following them the entire time, slipping behind objects to stay hidden so the woman wouldn't notice him. And this is exactly why you should always lock your door the moment you walk inside. If she hadn't, imagine what could have happened. The man's behavior makes it clear he had intentions far worse than stealing. It's disturbing to think someone would watch a mother and her child and still decide to act like this. But the harsh truth is, there are plenty of dangerous people out there. Never assume you're completely safe. Stay alert, stay cautious, and always trust your instincts. Two friends were tearing through a forest trail on their motorbikes, enjoying the rush of speeding between the trees, fully convinced the path was empty. But as they rounded a bend, they suddenly came face to face with something they never expected.
If you got here, comment the word explore.
Dobro mes da je uzeo stari. A mislila da bi se klipu pustio.
They almost didn't see it in time. A steel cable had been tightly stretched between two trees, perfectly positioned at neck height. This kind of trap isn't new. Sadly, there have been several cases where bikers and motorcyclists were badly injured or even killed because of wires like these. At high speeds, hitting a cable can cause devastating, life-threatening injuries. In the worst situations, it's instantly fatal. And the people who set these traps? Usually just angry about riders crossing their property, or simply looking to harm someone. But let's be honest, this isn't a prank. This is attempted murder. There is absolutely no excuse for putting anyone's life in danger like that. No piece of land is worth more than a human life. Thankfully, some of the individuals responsible for doing this in past cases have been caught and arrested. In this situation, the rider immediately removed the cable and set it aside so no one else would hit it, because if another biker came through at full speed, the outcome could have been tragic. In this video, a group of friends is driving down Clinton Road at night, a long, twisting strip of pavement surrounded by dark woods and silent lakes. With no streetlights, barely any houses, and miles of isolation, the road's haunted reputation feels almost tangible. Believing they're completely alone, the teens start messing around. One even gets out and dances in front of the headlights, but their fun ends fast. Their laughter suddenly turns into terrified screams as a car appears in the distance, one that seems to come out of nowhere. What happens next is what makes this footage so unsettling.
Sam, in the woods! No, you gotta film in the woods!
We're gonna nail it! Car!
Car! Oh my god, get in the car! Get in the car! Wow, he is coming really fast. All we saw was like a streak of blue, and then all of a sudden we saw the headlights. The car that f***ed up our moment, we're pretty pissed at this point.
What is this?
Oh my god, they turned off their lights. They're blinking their lights at us.
They're calling for help, Don.
Oh my god, they turned them off again. Now they turned them back on. Oh my god, I'm f***ing flipping. That's it, I'm flipping. I am really pissed. Down the
Shut up!
One of the most famous legends tied to Clinton Road is the story of the phantom car. According to the tale, a ghostly gang member drives the road at night with their headlights off, stalking any vehicle they find. The rule is simple: if they flash their lights at you and you flash yours back, you're done. The driver will chase you down, catch you, and supposedly kill you. Hearing the girls panic in this video genuinely made me wonder if they crossed paths with someone trying to reenact that legend. I'm not saying it was an actual phantom, but it could have easily been people who know the story and decided to scare them on purpose. Whether it was the legendary phantom car or just some cruel pranksters, one thing's certain: running into that in the middle of Clinton Road would be terrifying.